In the world of motorsport, some stories are so monumental, so steeped in ambition and rivalry, they transcend the racetrack to become modern legends. This is one of those stories, a tale of corporate titans and engineering genius, and a brutal personal feud that played out at 200 miles per hour. This is the story of how Ford took on the gods of racing, Ferrari, at the 24 Hours of Le Mans. The year is 1963. On one side, the Ford Motor Company, an industrial behemoth, a symbol of American might, led by the formidable Henry Ford II. On the other, you have Ferrari, a boutique Italian manufacturer of exquisite racing machines, ruled by the iron-willed Enzo Ferrari, known as Il Commendatore. Ford wanted to inject excitement into its brand, so they attempted to buy Ferrari. The deal was nearly done, but at the 11th hour, Enzo Ferrari walked away. He personally insulted Henry Ford II and the company he represented. For Ford, this wasn't just a failed business deal, it was a declaration of war. Wounded and enraged, Henry Ford II issued a simple yet earth-shattering directive: build a car that will go to Le Mans and utterly humiliate Ferrari on their home turf. Thus, the GT40 program was born. The name itself was a statement of intent: GT for Grand Touring, and 40 program for its impossibly low height of 40 inches. The initial attempts were disastrous. In 1964 and 1965, the Ford GT40s were blindingly fast, but catastrophically unreliable. They failed to finish, handing easy victories back to Ferrari. The humiliation was immense. The project was on the verge of collapse. That's when Ford made a pivotal decision. They handed the program to a man who understood winning, the legendary Texan Carroll Shelby. Alongside him was the brilliant, if notoriously difficult, British test driver and engineer, Ken Miles. Together, they transformed the fragile GT40 into an unrelenting weapon. Their masterpiece was the GT40 Mech 2. They ripped out the original engine and shoehorned in a monster, a colossal 7.0-liter V8 from Ford's NASCAR program. This thundering heart of iron produced a symphony of raw, untamed power, a stark contrast to Ferrari's surgical V12 engines. The car was a brute, a sledgehammer designed for one purpose: crushing the Italian rapier. The stage was set for the 1966 Le Mans. Ford arrived not with a single challenger, but with an entire army of GT40s. Ferrari, confident in their proven prototypes, watched as the American invaders unloaded their arsenal. From the moment the flag dropped, the race was a brutal display of power. The Fords thundered down the Mulsanne Straight, their V8s drowning out everything on the track. The physical toll was immense. Drivers wrestled with the heavy machines, brakes glowed cherry red into the corners, pit crews worked with frantic precision. Ken Miles drove with a masterful blend of aggression and mechanical sympathy. He was in a class of his own. As the hours wore on, the relentless pace broke the Ferrari challenge. One by one, the scarlet cars retired. They were unable to withstand the brutal onslaught. As dawn broke over the French countryside, Ford's dream was becoming a reality. They weren't just winning, they were dominating. With just hours to go, Ford was running 1-2-3. Seeing a PR opportunity, Ford executives made a controversial call. They ordered a staged three-car photo finish, a symbol of total team victory. Ken Miles, leading comfortably, was told to ease off. He let the other two Fords catch up. As the three GT40s crossed the line together, a cruel twist of fate emerged from the rulebook. McLaren's car had started further back. It had technically covered more distance. McLaren was declared the winner. Ken Miles, the man who developed the car, who had dominated the race, was on the verge of winning the Triple Crown. He was denied his victory by a corporate decision. It was a heartbreaking end to a legendary performance. Ford had achieved its goal. They had dethroned Ferrari. The GT40 would win for 3 more years, but the story of 1966 remains a powerful tale of ambition, innovation, and tragic human cost. Share and follow Extreme Cars.